Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about content creation and why it is so fucking important. So for most of your life, you have been a consumer. You have been a consumer of food, you have been a consumer of clothes, you have been a consumer of content, you have been a consumer of television. You have been a fucking consumer your whole life. Until now, I don't know what age you are, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25. You have been conditioned as a consumer till now. Your mindset is of a consumer. You don't know what a creator does. You are only watching content on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Reddit. You are only consuming content. You are only consuming your food. You don't know how the food is made. Like, it boggles my mind that now about 80 to 90% of people don't know how to cook. They still depend on their mother to cook their food. Like, you can depend on your mother, there is no shame in it, but you need to learn how to fucking cook, man. It is a life skill. So the fact is, you have been conditioned as a consumer for your life, so it is becoming difficult to become a content creator for you. Like, for me, when I first started watching Gary Vee's video, Gary Vaynerchuk, he was like pushing people to make content. I was like very inspired back at that time, and like I told my ideas to my mother, my friends, my extended family, and you know what they told? They told me that it is bullshit because there are thousands of YouTube channels. Why would someone watch my channel? Well, they told me there are thousands of Instagram accounts. Why would someone watch my posts? Why would someone like my posts? Why would someone read my Twitter threads? Like, what the fuck can I offer? And back at the time, I was thinking like, yeah, there's so much traffic. The situation is saturated. The industry is saturated. I can't make self-improvement videos because there are so many people making videos. So I wouldn't rank. I wouldn't go. There are like, I can't become. There is no growth. I can't grow. There are like so many things that in my mind, and that delayed my progress. And if I can go back to that time, then I would smash that woman in his ass and to tell him start fucking content creation right now. Because if I had started back then, I would be a fucking legend right now. And content creation is so important because in this era you can start earning money with only your content. Okay, so first of all, if you don't know about me, I am a content creator on Instagram. First, I started my Instagram content creation journey with nothing, like a laptop and just my laptop and my phone. So on the internet and my laptop. So I only started writing the quotes of books that I was reading and posting it. And after a few time, the author of the book, The Miracle Morning, Halal Road, he started following me. So I was really fucking motivated. So I started making content around books and stuff. And I like connected with so many people on Instagram. Like they call it the Bookstagram community. And like so many, I made so many friends, and we are still friends right now. So it was an amazing experience to have. And when I hit the milestone of 10k, followers on Instagram, I was fucking delighted. I said all my joy with my friends, with my family. That day I kept watching that I have reached 10k. I have 10,000 followers. Like, think about it. How much is 10,000? It would be like around a ground full of people, and a ground full of people are following me, are watching me. And that was fucking amazing for me. Then that's why you need to start creating content, because you fucking can earn money. You will start learning how to become a creator, and that is something that is really awesome. When you start going from the consumer mindset to the creator mindset, you start thinking like, how can I fucking create something? You don't think about how much should I consume. Well, you need to consume content to create something, but your consumption would become much less because your creation has increased. Like, it is a difficult concept to explain, so I'm not putting my mind into it, but just know the fact that you will transition from this consumer mindset to creator mindset once you start creating content. And there is no excuses, because you know, in the book The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, Mark Manson said something, the do something principle. When you don't know what to do with your life, what to do, like anything about anything, you don't know what to do. Just start doing something, anything. Just take one step, and literally your life will change. And I did that, and I am a living example of that principle. I only created content that only came to my mind, and later I optimized it. I later, when I reached a certain level of content, like 100 or 200, I started like watching that content and seeing the fact that which kind of content was performing better. Like my like I was so delighted when one of my first posts that reached the explore feed. I was so happy. And after that, I watched what kind of content was working. For me, reading advice content was working, like unorthodox reading advice. Like the reading advice that not many people are talking about. Because when I started reading, I learned that there's so many bullshit going around the reading community. Like people are telling to read like this, read like that. But that is the wrong way. I knew that making reading a habit is a very simple thing. It is not that difficult that people claim it to be. So I started only telling the things that I experienced myself. I only talked about the things that I literally experimented myself. I used to experiment with my reading. I used to pair my physical book with audiobook. I used to pair my ebook with audiobook. I used to pair everything and then try to see what kind of thing works for me, what reading experience is better for me. I used to do a lot of experiment, and from that I learned so much about reading and the science of reading and how to read better. And from that I have earned some money on Instagram, like from book reviews. And like you won't believe me, when I got my first $50, and that was for a book review. It was $50, like first earning of my life, 50 fucking dollars. And I still remember that moment. I shared it with my friend, and when I shared it with her, she was so happy. Like she congratulated me. Like I like that moment of my life was so fucking amazing. Like if I could go back to any moment in my life, I would fucking go back to only that moment, because that was filled with joy. Like my first income, and that was in dollars. Think about it. And that is the power of content creation. You need to start creating content. Like if you're overthinking right now, like what kind of content should I create, just take this framework from me. Take yourself back 2 years. Like if you are now 18 years of age, take yourself back to 16. Write down everything that you learned from back there, everything that you have learned till now, by watching YouTube, by reading books, by watching Instagram, by watching anything, TV. Just write down everything. Make a list, make a fucking list, large list of things that you have learned in these 2 years, and start creating content around them. For me, mostly was reading, because that it was the only productive thing that I did in my life until I started creating content. Reading was the only productive thing of my whole life. So I started creating content around it, because that was what I loved back then. But right now I'm into fucking self-improvement. That's why I'm making self-improvement videos. And I have gained experience in self-improvement. I have gained experience in exercising, in reading, in meditation, in journaling, in content creation. So that's why I can make content around it. So don't overthink the fact. Just write down every problem, everything that you have learned in the past 2 years. And literally, I'm telling you, if you think that a YouTuber has already made that type of content that you want to make, it doesn't matter, man. You are fucking unique. Your voice, your face, your facial expressions, they are fucking unique. Like, I'm not gonna tell that you're special. You are not. You're not fucking special. You need to put in the work. But you are unique. Being special and being unique are two different things. You're not special, but you are unique. You need to start to show your uniqueness in your videos, in your content. You need to start speaking like you talk in real life. Be authentic and just have patience, because you can't fathom the kind of progress you can make in 1 year. In one fucking year you can be a legend, like for yourself. Like I was a skinny little kid 1 year back, and right now I have some fucking muscles. And after 1 year, after 1 or 2 more years, I'd be fucking ripped. I'd fucking have the dream body that I wanted for a long time. I'd have the abs that I wanted for a long time. And that is the power of consistency and patience. I'll fucking have them and I'll show it to you. So in summary, start creating content. Don't think that you are not an expert, you can't create content. You can create content if you have solved a problem in your life. And if you have solved a problem, it means that other people might have faced that same problem and you can help them. And third is create content because it can help you in so many ways. It can change your mindset from a consumer to a creator, and it can fucking make you money, which is like fucking awesome. So that's it for today's video, and if you like today's video, subscribe to us because here we help young men become the best version of themselves. So see you in another video, and until then, have a great time.